stream from earlier today is up to 52 views.
Yeah, actually it had a lot of viewers. Quite fast. I mean, it was a long one, so I guess also the people who was live during those 3 hours also counts as views.
Yeah, I like this background music. That's good.
Is good volume as well?
Yes.
Good.
Maybe a smidge louder? I'm not sure. I like a smidge, not too much. Okay, yeah, that's okay.
Alright. Alright, so let's move to the actual grid. I'm gonna give a couple of minutes if someone wants to join. Wow, it's raining crazy here today. I don't know if you hear it on the microphone, but if that's the case, I cannot do much about it.
Rain, you said?
Yes.
Oh, no, I don't hear anything.
Okay,
Fine.
good.
Let's see, I didn't look at the group notice for the drive today, so what kinds of vehicles are we looking at? Road vehicle, as usual, and then off-road vehicle. Oh, that's it.
Yeah, so what vehicles we need today?
Just a road vehicle, and then at some point an off-road.
Pio Igali, I hope I pronounced your name well. Thanks for subscribing to the channel.
Oh, yeah, I think she only speaks Japanese. I don't think she can understand you.
Okay. I don't know, but I will. Please, I'm grateful. I'm grateful.
Yes. So it looks like 5 legs, not too long. So
Yeah, it's gonna be fine. I think we can complete
well, that
it.
depends on how long the legs themselves are.
So for those who are watching, as you know, there are a couple of sims down, so we cannot start from the regular place we do. So instead, we're waiting here in the middle of nowhere. We're gathering here until we can start together the grid today.
It's about 2 sims down the road from the starting point.
Offline seems typical Second Life weather, Naomi says. Welcome here, Naomi, as well. Yes, we are waiting for now here. If by any chance the scenes are back up, then maybe we can start from the beginning. Could be more appropriate for the environment.
Considering how long they've been down, I wouldn't count on it.
Yeah, and being a Sunday doesn't sound like something normal. Because if it was a regular restart from Tuesday or Wednesday, you could assume it could be back in no more than 5 minutes, but...
Alright, so what do you think we should drive first? I mean, we still have about 10, 15, 25 minutes until we actually take off. So
do you
plenty
have
of time to think.
Do you have any new ride?
No, none that are two-seater.
Or any ride that you never managed to try here yet and you sometimes thought on using it?
No, I mean, I have the ATST, which seats 2, but it's really slow.
You want to have a hearse?
We could do the hearse, sure. You're gonna have far more casual vehicles than I do. I mean, I'm sure I have a lot of casual vehicles, because, you know, I've been here since 2006, but... I never touch them, so I don't really know how to find them anymore. My inventory's too cluttered.
Oh yeah, can happen. I mean, maybe you search for the brand.
Well, actually, I know how to find a few things, because I have like a police car and a limousine from, I think they were made in early 2007 or late 2006. Really old stuff. But they'd probably handle the roads okay. They were pretty rugged back then.
So what drawing distances you suggest for the grid? I usually have it like 64 because it's my default, but maybe it's too short.
If I'm well, it depends on the region I'm in. Some regions are going to be so much more populated than others. But in this environment, maybe 100 or so. I'm currently at 80. If I'm flying, though, I jack it all the way up to about 350 to 400, because I need to see far enough out when I land.
Okay, 96 looks fine for me for now.
I do wish there was a way. Yeah, I do wish there's a way to manually change the number for draw distance and all these other values, because like sometimes I want just 64 meters exactly, but no, I have to settle with 72 or whatever's closest around it.
You know what happens to me? I wanted to set my maximum drawing distance for races, the size of a seam from a corner to a corner, which is exactly 362. But since the Second Life doesn't allow that exact amount, I have to change to a bit more.
Actually, you probably could do it in the developer menus, but that's tedious.
Yeah, I just do the simple option of choosing the most close number possible, and that's it.
Someone's resting out their bus. Keeps reminding me I have a couple of bus models that I want to eventually work on for kind of casual use in SL, just something different from what I can't speak right now, from what I'm used to making.
We can see some nice cars here every time we go to the grid.
See, I have a limousine I grabbed in, wait, why is that? Oh, I see. So properties. I grabbed this limousine in November 2007, and then there's this Ritz limo, as it's called, I grabbed in January of 2007. So not even a month. Wait. So January 14th, a month and 2 days after I joined SL. This little thing right there.
Oh, well, it's like a block.
It is a block. I mean, everything was a block.
It could be done by Tesla, literally.
And it doesn't drive that bad either, and it has headlights. If you click the headlights, you can turn them on or off. That's
Yeah, with
let's
lights
see.
we can see it better.
Stupid AO
On the
override.
left, okay.
No parking brake. Oh well, the rut kind of stopped me. This is.
So 4 more minutes and the grid drive should start in theory, but I guess people wait a bit more until everyone is up. That looks cool, actually I like it.
Yeah, for what it is at the time, it was really good. I still have very vague memories of driving around the very old Bay City in this thing. Well, I guess it was Bay City, yeah.
What happened to that city? Destroyed. Which
Huh?
time? The city. What happened to this? What happened to the city?
No, Bay City. It's still around. It's just
Ah.
way back then it was really old.
Okay.
Well, no, sorry. Way back then it was very young. I said that backwards. It's very old now in comparison, but like the very, very early young Bay City from the time. Drive movie.
Oh. Is it gonna be a movie about the grid?
Ever heard of this? That'd be neat. Whatever it is. I don't think I actually want to drive this thing though. I'll pick it up. We're gonna take your hearse. I mean, we could drive it, but what do you mean, hell no?
I mean, we could give it a try. I mean, you probably won't drive it again, never again.
Well, yeah, okay, fine. Well, stop. No, gosh, okay. No, stop there. Phew.
Okay. You found the point.
Yeah, I have to park it in the ditch.
Okay, is there any chance I can sit, I guess? Oh, yes.
Hey, back seat.
Two. Few more people are arriving.
And this has no gears, from what I understand. Nope. Shoot. Stop. I hit page up, and it won't stop now. Okay, there it goes. Yeah, no gears, so I don't know how fast it's gonna go.
We'll find out in a few minutes. So everyone
yeah, I
here is
guess we
ready
should
to go.
get out of the way of the res zone. Oh gosh, this is weird. So if I reverse, I have to hold down the same steering button. There we go.
Alright.
And park in the ditch. That's the only way to stop this thing.
But the braking, not all the cars have it, I believe. Like, the ones you develop and Donovan as well have that option, but I'd say the norm in general is not having that brake.
I guess I couldn't really say because I don't really drive any other vehicles that often, so.
But it's true that they are most likely more stable than this one. Like they can stay, you know, stand there without moving in more unbalanced surfaces.
Well, maybe. I mean, it's not like cars back then were just absolute chaos to handle. They still drove okay. Like this, like the steering in this doesn't. It's not like turning on a dime with like what a lot of vehicles were at the time. This is nice and just kind of. It's got weight to it. It feels like it's got weight to it. The other limo that I've got, which I picked up maybe later that year, it's way bigger than this because of course it is. It's like it's just the downside of SL with vehicles usually is just how large the avatars usually are, so everyone tries to usually build to accommodate those sizes, and it just makes everything look way too big. I think we're slowly getting away from that as of recent years, because like a lot of vehicles people make nowadays, they're not gigantic anymore. Because there really wasn't a whole lot of in between 10, 20 years ago. Everyone either was super tall or pretty darn short or something. I don't know. Everyone was just way taller than normal humans would be. So, but that's been changing lately.
Yeah, I mean, it's true that the measures in Second Life are maybe a bit different for referring to what's standard compared to a real life, because it's true that someone who in real life would be average height in Second Life would be short generally, and someone who's short in real life in Second Life would be even shorter. So yeah,
well, your Avi is pretty average height in terms of
for real life standards is pretty average.
For real life, yes.
For Second Life is short. Yeah.
Yeah, for Second Life you're tiny. I've retained my same max slider height. Well, it's not. I don't think it's max slider height. It's near that though. But I don't like changing the way I look. I did anything. So, like, I'm still wearing the same stuff I've been wearing since 2015.
I mean, yeah, it's very classic outfit. So, have you never considered moving to mesh body and mesh head?
Nope.
Bailana just arrived. Okay, I guess not much longer until we start. Thing is, now you are trapped, so now we need to wait until the rest moves, otherwise we cannot go anywhere.
If I recall,
Okay,
because it's
yeah,
been
more.
a bit since I did a drive. What was I saying? If I recall, since it's been a bit since I've done a drive, I think they kick off at 12 after? Or is it 15? It's 15 or 12 after the top of the hour. So, it's about 6 more minutes, maybe.
So what cars we have here? To identify all of them, they all should be real models.
I see a Triumph, I see a Caterham, I see what might be a Volvo. There's a Pontiac, something, and Mazda RX-7.
I only recognize the Volvo, I must confess. I mean, the others sound familiar to me, but I don't know the model.
I wouldn't know the models either.
And we have a. This is a Shelby Cobra back there.
Behind us, the red thing?
Yes.
No, that's a Caterham.
Oh. Here we have a Jeep. This I can recognize. What else? Motorbikes, I have no idea what that guy is driving, for example. Do you know about motorbikes? This is a Porsche, of course.
No.
The one from Thor. Start isn't always exactly at 12:15. It's whenever Christie feels like rolling out. Buddy says. So yeah, we have to wait for now until Christie says.
Yeah, I know. There was a point. Yeah, there was a point when I was doing the drives more regularly where it was on average 15 after. Like that was the target at least. It was either 12 or 15, whichever one of those two numbers. There was a target that they aimed for, and either we took off on time or didn't, just because we had to wait for a few extra minutes or something. So, but generally speaking, there is roughly.
I see many
quarter hour
Porsche
wait.
today. At least 3 Porsche I've seen so far. And a VMV from Christie. At 4th.
Wait, do you say BMV?
Yes.
Why?
It's VMV.
That's BMW.
Well, that's how the Americans name it, but the Europeans call it VMV.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
V
'Cause I heard you
like
say that.
Yeah.
Mm.
V like not the B, like the this V. That's yeah. We don't Spanish people don't pronounce the V very well, but that's how we could pronounce it technically. Yeah.
Hmm.
It's general convergence
When
around
off the cliff she goes.
Ah. Yeah, she's in front
Keo
now.
just shepherds.
So I get it this time. Electrically charged says it's a general convergence around that time range after the hour rolls over. Referring to when the grid starts. 4 minutes.
I've got people camming at my ancient car here. I wouldn't be surprised if this is actually the first car I ever actually. Well, no, it might not be the first car I ever got my hands on.
But one of the first.
One of the first, yeah. So anyone who just kind of tuned in, this car that I'm driving, this Ritz limo, I grabbed on January 14th, 2007. I'm pretty sure I have a few others from earlier than that because I joined in December 12th, 06. Which might be the quote-unquote Jimmy Vasser's Indy car, because those used to litter the mainland all over the place.
So were you into cars since the very beginning you started in Second Life?
Mhm.
So yeah, that makes sense. With the other ones before.
Yeah, I can't remember everything I did back then. Let's see if
I
I'm
mean,
just
it's almost like almost 20 years now. It's crazy lot of time since then. So you have been more time in Second Life than not in Second Life.
Yes. Well, yeah, I guess so. I mean, there were times where I just didn't log in for a while, like particularly in college.
Yeah, of course,
didn't
that
really-
makes sense.
But I hear someone playing Suno music up there.
I'm hearing the synthwave radio, so I cannot hear any other music at the moment.
That's fine. I'm sure the ambient music is.
I hope it's not too loud for anyone watching the stream. If it is, just let me know, but in theory it should be at a good volume. YouTube says it doesn't have copyright, so I hope they are correct.
Well, I just unmuted the stream. I have it up, but I unmuted it, and our voices are plenty clear over it. I can't even really hear the music that much with all the car noises, so.
And just I forgot. Alright, 1 more minute.
Well, maybe.
See? 60 seconds.
Oh, wait. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. I was in the middle of editing my car onto the road.
I noticed.
And excuse my background noises if I ever shift, so you might hear that every now and again. My chair is very squeaky.
For now, I didn't hear anything, so should be good.
Oh, really? Really? So if I'm just kind of leaning back and forth. You don't hear anything at all? No squeaks? Nothing?
No. No sound.
No.
No noise.
Oh, good. That's a good microphone setup then. I was being very conscious about that during our GTSS TV broadcast because I didn't want to move. I mean, I wanted to move because I felt very uncomfortable, but I didn't dare bend over and squeak the chair because that would have picked up over the feed.
No, but you can be safe
I
now.
thought it would have.
Yeah, your microphone isolates the background sound quite well.
Just like I can't hear the rain on your end.
No, it's no longer raining now, so
Well, at the beginning.
yeah. Yes, roll out.
Oh, we're going now.
So final test, how this car drives.
It doesn't. I only have one gear, and it's. Let's see. I'm gonna full throttle right now. How fast do we go? Full throttle. Oh, that's kind of quick. My problem that I'm probably gonna have here is lag, because my computer just really doesn't like the mainland. Like I'm at 12 FPS right now, so I may
like
have to
9.
park. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to park at some point and adjust my settings. But I'm doing okay so far. I'm just kind of feathering the throttle.
Okay, since I lost one of the checkpoints, but doesn't matter.
No, just you click the orange double arrow.
Yeah.
To reroute. Ah!
Yeah.
Sim crossing lagged me out. Come on, get back on your wheels slowly, but come on. There we go. Oh gosh.
Okay, we can do acrobatics with this car as well. Good to know.
That's old SL script vehicle physics for you. Ah, lag. Okay, oh jeez, I'm pulling over.
Holy.
I need to adjust some things because holy crap. Let's see, I'll just go into my time attack presetting because that might help.
Yeah, sim crossing is always a challenge.
Well, it's not sim crossing per se, it's just like if I have to take a 90 degree corner, everything comes into view suddenly. Okay, let's try this. This wind light is weird. It's like, okay, there we go. Yeah, that's a bit better.
What?
Are you still there?
Yes. I just saw the car like flying.
Oh. Full throttle. Max speed right here.
Look that those capsules are in material, otherwise.
I can say though, I think of all the cars here, we have the best sim crossing because this thing is just, it's so simple.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, with a way heavier car, super mesh, and all the stuff would be another story. Okay, I'm gone. Yeah.
Our avatars are probably the biggest factor though. Are these speed bumps? Goodness. Everyone's kind of stopped here. What's going on? Ah!
Why so much violence?
It's like a racing. Traffic jam.
We see that red car doing strange maneuvers.
Oh, this guy has their hood popped up.
What happened here?
I think it broke down.
Oh, okay.
the lag. Man, gosh, I miss when my PC could handle the mainland. It's like I haven't changed it since I built it. What, 5 years ago? Same thing, but the mainland's just gotten this PBR update and
Not that way, I think.
huh?
Not this way, I think.
Oh, did I miss it? Oh yeah, we're going underneath. I spaced out Talkit there. Come on. Yeah. This thing is so confusing to back up.
Because I guess it turns in the wrong direction backwards, I guess.
Yes.
Okay, the thing is we are close to our destination. Only 400 meters away.
I want to see, how old is this road? So, more, inspect. It was built in 2009 and 2011. What are you doing, dude? Ah! Catch up time. They're all right up there. Oh, what the? Oh, it's time to get into an off-road
Park
car or
ahead.
something.
Yeah, park here.
What the?
Ah! I don't have hair. But now I have hair. Exit and remove your vehicle, it's done. What's next? Okay, we continue by foot. Catch up time, Buddy says. Okay, this is a view.
Another dead sim. Lovely. I'm just following all the arrows on the mini-map. They're all going up here. It got thrown off a cliff.
Okay, it's going automatically. It's going automatically, okay. Alright. Parachute.
Wait, what?
Good.
Oh.
This parcel, by the way, is for sale, it seems.
Confused. Why is it saying it's over there? I guess I'm at the right spot.
Okay, run and jump. Shoo.
I'm just putting on a parachute I grabbed in 2015. Let's see if it does anything. Nope. I don't know how to use this. Oh, wait.
No, you don't have to just
Nope.
you just wear it and jump and it should open automatically.
I tried something that didn't work.
Okay, you see the island.
Again.
Ah! Okay, my parachute stopped working. Ugh. Good. Okay, pitch down.
Is there like a
press to
vendor
try
or
again.
something?
Ah, I have to try again? Or how? No. This is just to go back in time.
Did the viewer, or sorry, not the viewer, the HUD give you the object, or
Yes, no, I mean the region. When you arrive, you get a message.
no? I didn't, because
Oh.
I had to reroute because it kept trying to send me all the way back to the parking point. So
Ah, okay. Try again or continue. Okay, okay.
I'm just gonna fly to the point. I see the target. I'm just gonna fly there.
Yeah, you can do that. Okay, I failed again because I stepped on the mountain. Okay, now yes. So back in time is continuing. Okay, okay. Teleporting to new location. Ah, we're in the space now.
Oh, it's the Yorkie's Lamoon's track with the speeders I made for it.
Oh,
I forgot that we were coming, stopping by here.
ah, these are the ones we use for the.
Is my time still on the board? Yes, it is.
Sit in a speedo.
Traffic, look out. There's gonna be a lot of TP lag for a bit.
It's fine. Ah,
At some point, I'm going to repurpose these speeders so that we can use them for a random races wheel. Right now, as they currently are, they're not going to work because I have the sounds set to only work for the speeds that they reach here at this place. Oop, sorry. I didn't mean to spin you out.
ah! I got stuck.
Ah!
Okay, I would like to have at least a clean lap. When I
Oh, good
complete
luck
a
with
clean
that.
lap, if I can, but clean lap, I mean, not me colliding against the doors because. I'm all
Oh,
the
yeah,
time-
the doors, yeah.
Yeah, I'm all the time colliding against them.
Well, your FPS is a heck of a lot higher than mine, just checking out your stream there.
And I have a lower drawing distance right now, 64.
Oh, I see Kira's name on the board. She stopped by. Oh, wait, my HUD disappeared. What the heck? Nav, HUD. There we go.
No, fucking door, man.
This is the first time you've driven on this, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it takes a little bit to get used to. Although I would recommend upping your draw distance just a bit more to at least maybe like 120. That way it doesn't keep needing to load stuff in. We're 2,000 meters up, you're not really going to load anything else.
Okay, this was my bad. Okay. Jesus. Wah! 4 people all together. Tipping. No, it's everyone just joining the region now. Okay, that was clean enough for me.
Turn 1, I hit the brake hard and then coast for a long time, because that downhill, if you hit the gas too soon, then you understeer right into the wall. And I increased the slowdown for the wall impacts so that people wouldn't wall ride.
Okay, that was enough. How are the times? Okay, P14.
Yep. If you came here later when it's not so busy, then you'd definitely be
Yeah, I
up
got
there.
try again, yeah.
It's gonna be here for a while, I think.
Yeah, this is one of the classic spots where people stay for a while.
Oof, massive T-bone. Bail on it with whiplash.
we're watching a wind slap.
Oh, jeez, it's already up to 50 people. 60.
Wow.
Whoever's clicking next. Okay, 7. Wow. This thing hasn't even been up for a week yet, as far as I know. 80. Oh, wait, is that it?
Top 3, Luke, Heavily, and Naomi.
97 total people have tried this out. But for the when this was placed at the space camp, it was well over 100. It maxed out, so.
Vitality resident is not allowed to join the race.
It's just people walking through the gate.
Ah,
Or
with,
they're
without a car.
Or they're using a vehicle that's not permitted for this, because Yorkie has it filtered for just the speeders.
Wow, good time from Bailana, eh? That is
Where's she at?
P9 now.
Ooh, nice. One of these days, we need to see her back racing with us someday.
I guess she was not very happy with the collisions on track.
Well, the chaos that
Yeah, the
can
chaos
sometimes.
in general.
Yeah. I was going to say the chaos that comes with racing
But
occasionally. It's not for everyone.
since we are planning to run still to determine Rookie Series soon, she should reconsider joining.
But also, there's GTSS, which is ranked now. Well, I guess it's ranked. We could say it's ranked because there's A race, B race, C race. So the traffic isn't quite as crazy as it was before, and you're not going to have the lesser experienced drivers getting ran over by the faster people, unless it's race C.
I have to say that this new format for GTSS is probably the one I like the most so far.
Yeah, the new format's really fun.
Yeah, because so you have 3 races in the end instead of 2, or instead of 1. You put together people more or less of the same level. They have a reason to fight for realistic rewards or actual rewards, and to have some protagonism in some races where they can win or they can get a podium when in other circumstances they couldn't be able to. And that also makes race A especially, and also until a certain point extent race B, cleaner. And yeah, I feel that the overall result of all this new format is quite positive.
Yeah, the only downside is because it's so popular with GTSS right now, it's going to feel like a GTSS thing. So this was supposed to just be a trial format for Grand Prix 1 eventually, but if I were to implement it for GP1, people are going to think it's like they're going to associate it more to GTs than GPs. And I don't know if that's going to pull from how big the series is supposed to be or not. We'll see what happens, but it's not going to be the exact format per se. Like there's going to be some slight differences, but like qualifying won't be the same, that's for sure.
The qualifying in GP1 would still be like 10 minutes for everyone on track, right?
No, it's going to be the same knockout format, I think.
Oh no.
I don't know yet.
I'm just so bad at qualifying.
I honestly feel like I might be a bit more worried if we use that format with GP1, seeing how it is in GTs, because people take GP1 a heck of a lot more seriously than they do with the GTSS series, GT Super Series.
But I mean, it makes all the sense. Like, you compare how the preparation for GP1 is, and all the statistics, all the webpage is pretty much based on GP1. That of course it has like, it feels more serious, more important, because it's like the main brand of the FVA in the end, you know.
Well, I know, but because they take that series more seriously, what I'm worried about is that the people who are the people who are trying to advance into race B or advance into race A, like they're going to be racing probably a lot harder than they usually would, and or they're going to get very angry that they didn't advance where they thought they should be. So I don't know.
If they don't advance where they believe they should be, that's a thing of just having to improve.
Yeah, I mean, there's already been some opinions on that from a couple of people in GTs, but I mean, it's minimal and normal, I guess. I mean, it's racing, it's competitive, you're gonna get angry, it's natural.
Yes, yes.
Our stream count, our viewer count's gone up a few. We're at 7 now. Well, I guess you could technically say 6 because I'm tuned in.
And mine says 4, so I don't know, but
yeah,
it's good. It's fun to have people engaged here. Wow, 39.9 from Christy. That places her in P5.
Ooh. So she's broken that top 6 mold where the top 6 were all regular racers.
Yeah, the web has 39s now. Also Fatty made a 39.4.
Yeah, but Christy does have racing experience. She used to race with SRL for a while. And still, once in a blue moon shows up, from what I understand.
Alright, I guess we are ready to keep going.
Probably shortly.
Only Alex left, trying to do a good time. Where is he right now in the ranking? Or he didn't qualify yet?
Oh, he's there in 28th. I think that's him.
Yes. 28th.
I'll be right back.
Let's wait for this lap from Alexander. Oops. He's having the same issue with the doors that they had. Yeah, Jesus.
Oh, Faith is here too. Oh wait, is that that's a different Faith? Yeah, it's not the same Faith.
There's Faith and there's Fatty.
Oh wait, yeah, I see. The spelling's different. I thought it was like.
Only Bert now left. Alright, shall we go? No one else is
Yeah,
doing laps
I think
except Bert, so I guess we end good. Georgie says, I'm behind a bit on the stream. Usually 300, 400 people do the weekly drive, so the board will feel fast.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So, yeah, of course the board would be near 100 by then. So yeah, it was the HUD was released around 4 a.m. I think this morning is I saw. So the gate was indeed completely reset. It doesn't have any times from the space camp. See, this is my only slight worry. Again, I brought this up before at Space Camp, where the reason I had my name taken off the board is the creator of the vehicle, aka me, in a kind of a public time trial such as this, that's not in like a controlled environment with, you know, like a racing community and such, it just looks suspicious.
I guess it makes all the sense in the end, because if you develop the car, you are the one who knows the car the best, so... I mean, I believe it's... for people shouldn't feel like bad or angry for seeing some people ahead of the rest. Like, it's well known for everyone that we have a regular series with some people participating in them, like Evely, for example, who's only less than 1 second behind you, or Naomi as well. Like we have casual drivers and we have actual racing drivers who makes all the sense that they will get the best times.
Yeah, it's just that a lot of people don't know who I am, and just the general fact. Also, on top of that, they don't know who I am, and when they see that the car's creator is leading the standings with that much of a margin, even though it's not a full second, but it's still a pretty fairly sized margin, I'd say. It leads suspicion as to this guy's probably upping the speed of his speeder somehow. So, but no. I promise I'm not doing any of that.
Buddy asks, you mean you created the vehicle in a way that only you could always get the best times with it? No, that's not what he means. What he means is that since he's the person who creates the car, and he knows how the car handles, he ends up like being very familiar with the car, and in consequence having easier to get good times in the end. That on top of, for those who are not familiar with racing, on FVA races in general and SRL as well, I would say, Luke is pretty much the best driver on the grid. So if you combine being the best driver plus being the person who creates the car, well, it's natural that he will get good times in the end, even if he doesn't pretend to. It's just natural, let's say. When you are fast and you cannot avoid it.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say I'm concerned about the fact that I'm most familiar with the car, because I derived the speeders off of those Mini Coopers, which were derived off of the GTSS cars. So there's a lot of people who are very familiar with the system. My only worry is that because I created the car, I have the ability to edit the car, and some people might suspect that I could have cheated somehow. So
like get like a boosted version of it or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But no. That's why for Space Camp I didn't want to take part. It would have looked bad. So
that sounds fair. But for those who doubt, I can tell that Luke is possible to beat in his own cars, because we know at least 2 people who made it. And not in just a race, but in a whole competition. It's rare to happen, it's difficult, but it can happen. See, Fatty keeps trying to get a better time. Shall we go?
yeah, I guess so.
Yep. People is pretty much done with the times. So let's continue. So, what do we have here? This is the old Lindenholm continent. These residents are being urged to move to the newer homes, so these homes can be retired. While not exact date has been provided for the complete retirement, it's anticipated that the process will be completed by late 2025 or into 2026. This content is mostly empty now, which will make for some nice lag-free driving. Here we can see the continent in question with the old housing. Alright, we need a car.
It's an off-road vehicle.
Do you have any?
Well, outside of the rampy trucks, well, stadium super trucks, SSTs, no.
I guess that works. But that's for
Yeah, but
one
then-
person
that's
only.
two-seater, yeah.
Yorkie says, Luke made the vehicle last minute based on an existing car, and I'm very grateful for his help.
Yay, thank you. You're very welcome. I was happy to be asked, so...
Let's go then.
Sorry, I'm doing some typing for a moment.
I remember I got one off-road car in one of these drive grids sometime in the past, but I don't know how the car is called. Off-road. I don't remember how it was called. Boogie. I don't have anything called Boogie, so no idea. Dune Runner.
I have a Dune
Mm,
buggy from 2006, acquired
Okay.
December 6, 2006. What does this look like?
Okay. Maybe this is not what we need for this. No, doesn't look like.
But how does it? Oh gosh.
You want to try with this? Okay, let me see it properly.
Boy. Alright, well, let's see how this does.
Okay, I'm not very optimistic because it's basically a sport car actually, but
Well, all cars from way back when could just drive over anything, so. This thing is.
the power
I'm
of
not
the
even-
Prince.
Well, I'm not even holding down the throttle, it's just coasting. Sim crossing straight into the ground.
Yeah.
Hang on, I gotta stop, break. I gotta finish what I was saying in text. Hang on.
This is how car looks like back in the early 2000s.
Mid 2000s, really.
We have this. This is how much we have evolved over the years. Huh?
There was better stuff than this at the time.
And it wasn't back then when Mercedes had like an official headquarters here and they have cars and everything. And there were some other real life brands here as well.
Okay. I had to leave a comment in the stream chat just in case no one heard the audio and they read one of the comments from above.
Okay.
Where are we going? This, I hope it's clear enough, but
Yeah,
it is a big genuine worry of mine. But it's like I understand it can be a conflict of interest to, but at the same time, oh wait, where are we going?
Yeah,
Off-road
we have
now?
to do off-road.
Where?
Somewhere
Here.
here. Yeah, looks like.
No, see, this thing's crawling over the
Okay,
ground just
JJ,
fine.
it drives quite well, I have to say.
The weird thing is that I don't think this has a traditional throttle. Like you hold down the up button and then I think it sets a constant speed like a cruise control.
Ah, okay. So like the ships.
I guess so. Yeah, it's not. It's very different. But it's kind of convenient in some ways. I'm stuck on something. There we go. So it's hard to go slow because if I try to brake, I just come to a stop and start reversing. Okay, maybe this speed will be good. I just won't touch it. It doesn't turn very fast though.
Feels fine enough for now.
Wait, what? We're really going up here? Ah, come on. Chugga 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 chugga. I meant to say I think I can from that little train story. I couldn't remember it though, so I just started making train noises.
Okay, it is a long road of 6,000 meters, so if we're gonna go this slow, it's gonna take a while, just saying.
I think we're just jumping to the other road here at the other side of the I'll just say peninsula for the heck of it.
Okay. Yeah, here is the road. Ah. Wait, this vehicle handles very well, eh? I'm surprised. I totally underestimate its capabilities. I have to confess. Wow, Thor.
Ah!
No, Thor! No!
No!
You smash a police car, you're gonna be pursued now.
I have zero recollection ever driving this in the past. I probably grabbed it somewhere, looked at it, thought it was extremely ugly, and never touched it. So this is the first time, to my memory, that this has ever really been used.
Hey, it's not that ugly. Like,
Oh no, is this a dead sim? It's a dead sim. Ugh.
No.
Into the water.
Can be it's intentional to go under the water?
Oh wait, no, sorry, it wasn't a dead sim. It's just non-existent altogether. The HUD's telling us we had to go underwater. All right, up we go. These flowers have physics to them. That's interesting.
Some
You don't
billions
usually
appear to have been removed already.
Oh, right. These are regions being taken down.
Yes. But I guess they will be reworked, or they will be used for something else, or what's gonna happen with this? My god. Eric. I like this
think-
place, eh?
Yeah, no, this is nice. I think this is going to be my strategy for any future grid drives. I'm just going to start driving these really old cars of mine because they the sim crossing is nice, and this car in particular for some reason is very. Oh wait, dead sim.
Yeah, it is a combination of the car being simple and also this sim in particular being quite simple.
So I gotta go this way. Come on, don't get stuck on the ground now. Okay, then we turn this way. Any day now. This has such a gigantic turning circle.
Ugh.
Paved road ahead.
Yeah, your avatar's a cloud now.
Waypoint in 15 meters. Slide right at next waypoint.
Yorkie says, I was watching at 1.75 speed. I caught up now. Welcome to the present, Yorkie.
Slow down. There's a caution ahead. Be careful.
I still will never understand to this day why Linden Lab or anyone, whoever builds these roads, designs them to go right over a four-way crossing.
Waypoint in 15 meters.
I have no idea. Maybe ideally could work in original plans of how to design this universe, but
I do know, well, maybe it could be the case back then or not. I don't remember everything from back then, but maybe Sim Crossing was just so much quicker and easier back then. Although I know servers weren't very efficient. They kept crashing a lot, but
Yorkie says it was to maximize sellable land for resident use. Electrically charged set, probably also for a simpler time.
what I also think is because what it looks like sometimes looking at the world map and such is that these regions, these continents, were probably drawn in some kind of third-party software away from Second Life with no grid lines in mind. They just kind of took a gigantic space, drew what they wanted, and then just threw it onto the grid, and things just ended up as they were. Maybe not nowadays. I don't know how it's done exactly, but oh, the road's ending.
Time to go off-road again.
Ah! Okay, back up, nice and easy. Well, it's a dune buggy on the sand. We're at home. This is its natural habitat.
This is the original house that's in Lapis Retarin. Lots of memories will be lost, like tears in the rain.
I never cared about Linden Homes, so this is no loss to me.
Oh my god.
And we're stuck again.
Right
Okay,
in the border.
This particular car, I take it back. I'm not going to use it for.
No!
regular-
I mean, the terrain doesn't help. Like the surface doesn't help, but the car is. I feel it quite smooth actually.
Well, it gets stuck deep in the ground more than any other car I've ever driven on the mainland. Like, I know my cars will bog down at. Oh, jeez.
Okay, maybe
hey,
using,
This is really good over steps.
stairs for a car maybe it's not the best thing, but yeah, it does it. It does it.
This is the best off-road car I now own. I didn't even
See?
realize it. But it still sucks for sim crossing, bad enough that I still don't really want to use it that much. This might be a one-time case. If it's mod, I might put something else on it. I might improve the sled. Or something. Going this way.
Okay, we were in the Japanese area, now we are in a more modern one. Install cup holder, electrically charged says. I think I've never been here. But it's nice to see this place. I like it.
Here, let me run and inspect on one of these trees. More inspect. 2009. It could just be when the tree was created. Doesn't mean when it was rezzed. Wait, maybe the house. Let's see. This thing will stop moving. Okay, more, inspect. Okay, never mind. These were all made in 2009. And into the water again. Wait, what the? Is it that shallow?
What?
Yep, it's just that shallow.
Agent corner ahead. Slow down.
Ouch.
Uh-oh. Sim crossing is not good at this angle. There we go. Let's see how fast it goes. Max speed.
Not bad. I mean, not the fastest thing on the earth, but... Oh, someone here.
Waypoint in 15 meters.
Elec Frost.
Yep, hello. Oh, wait, we stopped before. I can't get this thing to actually stop. I'm just gonna edit it and wait. maybe if I stand up and then sit down. Nope, it's still got its reverse thrust set.
Let's do the trick. To charge the leg quicker, which is moving. It works, eh?
Damn it.
True.
What percent are you at? I'm at 65.
The waypoints are new waypoint.
Alright.
Slight right at next waypoint.
Oh, so it turns out I rezzed a dune buggy that isn't even the oldest one I've got. So this one I picked up on the 16th of December 06, but I have another one, looks like the same one, picked up December 8th, 2006, which, how did I manage that? That's not right. Because I joined December 12th. I don't know, that's weird. Sometimes dates from way back then aren't totally accurate. Oh, your HUD's ready to go, yeah.
Waypoint in 100 meters. Waypoint in 50 meters.
Oh, God, sim crossings.
Ah.
Edit. There. Yep, all these constructions up close definitely look like 2009.
Yeah, should be more or less from the same time. But I have to say they don't look bad, huh? I mean, you notice for some details that they are old, but they are not crappy. Like someone could suspect. They are not
What
crappy.
the heck are we doing?
They are not crappy like this car, for example. It's perfectly fine. The car drives perfectly well. We see the power
No, it
of a 2006 car, but the look is quite crappy, we have to admit.
Turning circle sucks. It keeps getting stuck in the ground. This thing is not good to drive. It's good off-road when you need to get up a hill or up some steps, but
Yeah.
nearly rear-ended him. Left or right? Oh. Now we rear-ended him. Ah!
That boost of speed. Wow. Oh, someone here, Robbie, with an F40. Is the Ferrari F40 the best sports car of all time?
No.
Which one
It's
it is
a very-
for you?
Glorified sports car. In terms of the advancement of the vehicle when it was built, I'd say, I know it might sound a bit cliche, but the McLaren F1.
Okay, yeah, it's a good choice. Definitely a good choice. To me, for his historical relevance, continuity, is the Porsche 911.
Yeah, it looks the same as it ever has. I like the older ones, like from the early 2000s, better than the current ones.
The early 2000s were the ones that had these front lights with a weird shape that back then nobody liked, but today a lot of people want these cars.
Oh, and by the way, I do have a special car prepared for tomorrow's GTSS Outlaw race.
As well.
Yeah, it's not based on any kind of video game though, but it is based on a road car livery for one of the vehicles, because what I chose is one of those homologation special vehicles, so it was built to you know how like some cars back then with the racing rules, if they wanted to race, they had to build a certain amount of that car.
Will you spoil it, or you will show it only for the race?
You'll see it on your live stream tomorrow.
Good.
Is it 11 or 12 that when it starts? 12?
Yes.
Okay, for those who are watching the stream right now, 12 p.m. SLT. If you want to see some racing around the narrow streets of Racers Island. Racers City, but it's not Racers Island.
Razor City, yeah. And we have a new event scheduled, which is at 3 p.m. The Mad Max style racing from Shermo.
Yeah, the demo derby stuff.
Yes.
Which is, we've tested it once, and so far it's really, really fun.
Yeah, it is, it is.
And they have the most hilarious way of exploding. It's so funny.
Yes.
I'm cracking up just thinking about it. It's awesome.
Yeah, I remember one of those races. I think they were longer than the rest because I think most people had their cars exploded in the end. Like only 2 or 3 survived it in the end. And yeah.
Yeah, but I think that was a good. It was 40 laps, but I think that was perfect because you'd have plenty of explosions, and then you have just
Yes,
like a
yes,
few
yes.
stragglers left. What I think would be fun is you get a group of people, they race for a certain amount of time. But like if it's a shorter race, you race them for like, I don't know, 10, 20 laps. No one's going to blow up from that time period. But the moment you all finish the race, your next goal is to try and be the last man standing. So
Yeah.
not only do you have to finish, but you have to be the last person alive. $3,000 meters to go. Come on, turn. Terrible turning circle. There's a tree right in the middle of this path.
Actually, yeah. This tree, I don't know what's doing there.
This is certainly one of the most off-road-esque routes I've ever been on for a drive. I've done lots of off-road segments, but never this extensive.
And this little buggy from 2006 is doing the work.
It's definitely doing the job.
Waypoint in 15 meters.
Full speed.
Waypoint in 15 meters. Full left turn at next waypoint.
Where do I go? There's too much stuff in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, this area has definitely been cleaned up.
It's full of trees now only.
Why does this keep the route keeps taking us to these mounds here? All right. Ah, I'm starting to go so fast that the trees are loading in last second.
Now we have a wall.
Nope. Almost. Almost didn't hit it. Like, what are we in the Highlands now? Jump! Woo.
There's a waypoint ahead. Slow
Oh gosh.
down. There's a caution ahead. Be careful. Waypoint in 100
Alright, slowing
meters.
down. Yikes. Wait, can I go up here?
Waypoint in 15 meters.
To the left.
Oh, I thought we were gonna get back on the road.
Bad news for you. We are still off road.
Yeah.
New waypoint in 100 meters. Slide right at next waypoint in 15 meters.
Oh, right. Uh-oh. Ah!
Okay.
Getting dicey. Jump the fence.
Wow.
Yeah!
Slide right at next waypoint.
This way of evading obstacles.
It's a rally stage now.
Waypoint in 100 meters.
Oh jeez. We're in the redwoods.
No!
What the No!
Okay, okay. I mean. But you're not.
No, I'm not. I just saw you disappear off into the distance.
Because the,
Yeah,
the car is fucking climbing a building. It's flying. The car is flying.
Oh man, I can't even stand up. I'm stuck.
No. And you know, since the car has the cruise speed set, it keeps
Oh, there we
trying.
go.
Keeps trying to
Okay.
to move.
Okay, I teleported to the sim next door and it put me back
Okay.
in the car. So
Good.
my camera's all screwed up now though.
Okay, we have a couple people here.
Damn. They had to sound so sarcastic with it.
No, not being sarcastic.
Oh,
It's just super focused right now.
What this head?
Okay.
Just what the heck? And we just fell through the ground.
I'm not sure this is the route.
Yeah, it's. Oh no, we're stuck under the ground. Okay. Ah. Meow. There goes Electro flying to this. I can't. Where the heck is the waypoint trying to get me to go?
I mean, I have it.
Is it trying to go to the house?
To me, it's like pointing the other direction.
Hang on. I'm trying to get up on this hill. So it wants me to go to the house. Like I've gone around the house and it keeps pointing at the house.
I mean, I guess we have to go into the house.
But I got a camera around this place. Okay, maybe this bridge.
Okay, now we're good.
Are my lights on? Hey, that's good.
Not here. To me, it's pointing me in the other direction.
No, it wants us to enter the pub.
Oh yes, yes, I had it outdated. All right.
My animations are all screwed up now.
Yes. Sit anywhere. Okay, let's take a little rest. Okay, okay, maybe that's not for
What
first.
the heck is wrong with?
That's not for people, I believe. Okay, this one should be fine.
I am relogging.
Okay.
I'm just seeing myself on your stream now. It's a few seconds. Just myself all folded up in
Yes.
the bench. Okay.
Okay, let's take some juice.
There's a lot going on. I was trying to figure this out.
Ah. Nice moment of calm.
Mm-hmm. My pause timer got frozen. I'm still at 55 seconds to go.
Oui.
Fish juice, what?
What thing?
This.
Ah, yes. Delicious.
Some of these have objects created in 2008. Ten more seconds.
Then you have to load the next leg after that.
Yeah.
Let's show a bit this place. Did you remove the car already? No. So, who created this car? Gene Jacobs. Gene Jacobs, I don't know if you're still alive, but if you are, congratulations, man, you created a wonderful movie.
A 2004 account, nearly 21 years old. Oh, I have to stand up now. Good. Okay.
Yes.
Return to the vehicle. Okay, now it's loading the next leg.
7,000 meters to go.
Oh gosh. No wonder. Oh,
We are close to the 2 hours of live stream, so we were driving for most likely 1 hour and a half.
I'm gonna see here what else I've got. So the lowest, earliest object I have, well, it's default party hat. Everyone has those. Celtic sword. What's the very first vehicle? A red Formula Racer. I can't rest here though. It's probably the Jimmy Vasser thingy. Okay, is your HUD ready?
Yes.
All right.
We're going slowly this time.
Oh, yeah, because it's leading us through these winding roads here, paths, and I can't really cut corners, otherwise I will miss checkpoints. And this thing doesn't have a good turning circle, so I have to take it slow.
Continue going straight past the end of road ahead. Wait slightly 50 meters.
Please go, if anywhere.
This are other of the old linen homes. The most fantasy ones.
Inspect again, 2009.
So it seems everything was released more or less at the same time. All this housing.
Mm-hmm. There.
New waypoint.
Full speed. Wait, what?
Yeah, it seems like we jumped a checkpoint.
Okay.
Yeah, it's doing weird routes.
No.
Waypoint in 50 meters. Next waypoint.
Ouch.
No.
taking the chance to show in these buildings inside, more or less.
Sorry, I kind of missed that.
I was showing the buildings inside, how they looked.
Oh.
While we cross these places. But this is another type of building now. Another area.
Kind of western now, or just more. What is the word?
I mean, these houses that are like a triangle, where are they from? I'm not familiar
I
with
mean,
them at least.
Just they're like cabins or bungalows. There's one of these homes somewhat nearby to where I live. Nope.
Ouch.
Wait, did it want us to get on the road?
I think so. Yes.
I guess not, because now we're getting back off road again.
That didn't last too much.
Unfortunately.
Blech.
Oh dear. You're kind of driving blind. What the heck is this? On our right. It's like one of those pits that's been mined out.
Yes, right? Like,
Jump.
I'm not sure.
Another jump.
Ah! I got lost. Oh no, I'm here.
Yeah, on my end, you fell out of the car for a moment.
Okay, at least I have to say that compared to other grids where it happened to me a lot that I had to refresh the car again and relogging because I got stuck in the middle of nowhere. This time nothing of this happened. Worst that had happened so far is this, that we have to climb a tree, but besides that, it's running quite smoothly.
Oh, good grief, another one. Come
For a
on.
moment I thought you crashed or something because you were like...
Oh no, dear.
I think I lost a checkpoint. Yes.
This is very rugged. I have to go very slow through here.
We have these arrows pointing us the way.
Goodness, what a route.
I mean, I guess in theory this is to walk, not to drive, but you know, this buggy can do anything.
Apparently.
Is a car from 2006 the best car ever built in Second Life?
Full right turn at next waypoint in 15 meters.
Is this buggy the McLaren F1 from Second Life?
I guess back then they had, I know I'm turning a silly question into a serious answer, but they had like stuff like Race SL going on back then.
Waypoint in 15 meters. Extreme right turn
Do you
at
still
next
have
waypoint.
cars from those competitions?
I have a bike from that period. This
Because I think I only saw the bikes because Morticia showed us one day, but about other cars from those times I never saw any of them. The formulas, for example, I never saw.
Yeah, I think it was maybe 2 years ago. I asked Les to res out one of those, because back then for Formula SL, you had the base of the car, but then everyone built their bodies, and I think they wore them on their avatars. So you had a lot of custom body styles on top of the base, and he resed out the base and let me run around with it for a few laps. It was basically similar to the bikes. You had to manually shift the gears. Ugh. But no, my first actual experience with racing anything in SL, it was just during a practice session. I never took part in anything official back then. But it was maybe 2008?
It's still long ago.
Still a long time ago, but I just drove one of those Formula cars around Moose. Back when it was its own sim, like the sim was actually called Moose, and that was the track that was on it.
And I guess that Morty, Candy, and JC are all from those times as well, right?
At some point, they probably might have raced in the same vicinity, but JC's identity, he's still basically keeping a secret. He won't tell us who he was. Morticia, we know who Morticia was. Brave Ashbourne. Candy did race some less white stuff back then, but I think they had a falling out of some sort. She went to race with DWRL for much of her time.
Yorkie says, the first racing I did was some motorbike thing in 2006, but I don't remember anything really about it.
So 2006, there was another racing series that was using bikes made by the people themselves. It wasn't by Les. It was probably the people who currently run Amber, Amber Racing, that drag racing sim. Because I just met with them recently, and they're still in charge of everything. So they gave me a couple of their drag cars to put on display for my SL22B exhibit. But I don't know if they're going to work out quite yet because they are 300 lend impact each, or at least one of them is, because again back then you had to wear your cars. You didn't actually drive the models because I don't know. I think Sculpties were around at the time, but if not, we're parking here.
Yes.
But yeah, no, just back then you had to, if you wanted really detailed vehicles, you had to wear them on your avatars. Eject your seat.
Yorkie says, the main bird did some motorbikes and lingerie because that's how Second Life is. Happy face. So motorbikes and lingerie. That's like what is Michelin that makes stars and also rates restaurants. It's like that kind of random stuff that some company does together. So
my AO HUD is broken.
Oh.
Make sure you walk up the middle of the stairs. The checkpoint is sensitive. Yeah, you have to stay in the middle of the path.
Yes.
Don't cut the cover. Ugh.
Buddy says, yeah, had to wear my Kilo 13 Trust Street Tanner. That's for an apple. Thanks.
Page down to go to the grid driver sponsor. Wait, what? Is that it?
I thought there were 5 legs. This was the 4th one.
Yeah, well, leg 4, final waypoint. I guess we're still gonna keep going after this, so. Ooh, it's a track.
Oh.
It's a
Welcome
nice
to the
looking-
sports
Oh, wait a
place
second.
of today's drive.
Yeah, this is okay. This is PSU Blues layout.
Drive complete.
Is it?
Phew.
Oh wait, the drive is. Wait, what?
I thought it was 5 legs. It was 4
It
in the
said
end.
5.
Ah, bonus leg. Okay, this is the 5th leg. There's a bonus leg now. After the end.
Oh.
Go to page. Click on go to page in open chat to visit today's. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So that little folded piece of paper icon. Leg 5. Interesting. First time I've ever seen a bonus stage. But yeah, I'm looking at the layout here. I have to increase my draw distance to see this thing. It looks like it's PSU Blue from way back when, but it's like a different variant because it's missing some complexities to it. It's like it's missing a set of corners.
It reminds
was-
me Tehachapi at some extent. Because of
Yeah,
these
I mean-
turns in the middle.
I think it's maybe a more modern take on it because the old PSU Blue, you've raced on it. I think maybe not. It was basically all built on. Let's see, you had the platform. I'm just thinking aloud here. So you had the platform, and then it was built like Moose. Everything, the grass and the curb was all prim. Everything's tons and tons and tons of prim.
Beautiful car.
I'm following the waypoint. My AO is still broken. Where is it?
Look,
wanting us to go?
uh,
Oh, we're doing walking laps around the track. I see. I think. Wait, no, wait. Did I miss something? Oh, okay. In the chat, there's a teleport link.
Hey, we can also press page down to go.
Oh, I didn't get that prompt. Maybe I missed it.
Oh, nice car we got.
Okay, so Relay for Life, from what I understand,
Okay, let's complete
at
this
least
one.
from what I've seen in real life, is that you actually you just walk around a track, doing lap after lap after lap. My waypoints are screwing up again. Okay, so we're just clicking this sign. We're helping this spiral get bigger and bigger.
Most of the displays feed on raising awareness about cancer research and treatment.
I've got a couple of Relay for Life logos on my GTSS car, the rear fender.
This is not meant for vehicles. So you have to claim this. Just to help with a piece in your name.
I think SRL should have a display here. They have a vendor build somewhere around here. Oh, there's Christina.
Wow,
I think
this
she's
is tall already, yeah?
The waypoint
I guarantee you, though, she's just idling AFK and is in bed right now. My AO is finally working again. Wait, is it? It finally let me turn it on, but I don't see anything happening. Okay, so what's the deal here? Say hi to the cheerleaders as you pass them, and then take a... We actually have to say hi? No, you just walk.
Wait, now 9,000, so this is with a car again.
Say again?
It's 9,000 until the... Look, where are you?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm at the start of the...
Ah, okay.
Yeah. I was going to turn on auto run
Where are the cheerleaders?
right behind you. They're in the purple. Like, look at Christina.
Ah, this.
Yeah.
Hi.
I don't think we actually had to say hi, but...
I don't know. So this is to run, or this is to with a truck, with a race, with a car, or
No.
or running.
Relay for Life is a walking thing.
Okay.
But I have turned on auto run, Control R.
Okay, let me go sporty then.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, athletics. And oh shoot, I need to put the HUD on now again. Nav HUD. My AO is still completely broken.
Alright, I think I'm good now. Ah, remove the hood, wait. No, it's not. There it is. Okay, let's go.
Ah,
Click on the Nav HUD circle to see the full set of command options.
so somewhere along the way, we should see the SRL build. Oh gosh, it's so slow.
I mean, it's also kinda laggy.
I think this sim particular region we're in is just running tons of scripts.
These are cheerleaders as well. Hi.
Oh, here it is, SRL.
Oh.
Let's keep going. I think their main display's this way. Just a little bit further forward.
I looked at one. How's she so fast?
Some people are using HUDs, like, you know, Emmy's super fast run HUD.
Ah, yeah, do. Oh,
So,
look, this video.
right here. Yeah, I think Aaron or Marie would have painted this thing. But I think this path is part of the display, so let's go. Ooh, they have a full raceway here. It's downscaled, but oh, good grief. I can't move.
Yeah, I'm super slow.
I see Becky's car. There's Donovan's. Oh, the whole gang's here. So, Christina, Donovan, Kathleen. I'm surprised it's not her purple car. Oh, wait, I know why it's not her purple car. That's I'm not going to say why. Who's number 7? Oh, Jackie Jack, I think. Becky, Annalisa, Marie, Taylor. Who's in the 54? I forget. Evan. This is broken, and number 96. I forget who 96 is. Doesn't have a name on it. They're the one who accidentally pushed me into pit road at Martinsville, and I was last place, almost, and had to fight my way back. Nearly won the race. But, okay.
I don't see any name either.
Oh, I see. This is Candy's. I think it might be Candy's triangular track build. It looks like it. Just downscaled. Oh, this is neat. Now, if we can very slowly get off this sim, I'm just gonna fly to the sim border. Just
Okay.
follow me. Okay, and across the border. Yay, faster.
I'm going slowly, but going.
Well, at least your running animation fits the speed.
Yes. Okay, where are you now?
I'm just up the road where that arch is. It marks the sim crossing. So you'll see it.
Ah,
in
okay,
a
I see you
moment.
now.
You're stuck at the sim crossing now. There you are.
Phew.
Let's go.
Okay, we are way faster here. Okay, another cheerleader. Hi.
Oh, good grief. Oh boy. Yeah, just press Control R so you don't have to double tap to
Control,
run.
control what?
Control plus R.
Control R.
Yeah, and then you'll see always
okay,
run.
okay.
Up. Yeah. It's Lightning McQueen. Eastbound. Is this a Disney display?
Hi.
We're never gonna get this done if you keep stopping to say hi every time.
Nice, it's their fault. They are all here waiting.
I think they're all AFK. They're just here on idle display.
This is all like is a straight line, or at some point it turns?
It's gotta turn eventually. I'm pretty sure it's a lap.
Because it's like
on, I
9,000
will-
meters. It's like a lot in straight.
Hang on, I'm checking out the world map. It is a gigantic rectangle.
Oh. Oh, a plane.
I think I own that plane.
Wow.
saw them pass by already, so they are definitely going very fast to try and complete this.
Yeah, and it was and he pushed me right in a sim crossing line, so I almost
Almost crashed.
left the road. Yeah.
Yeah, these numbers are ticking down kind of fast. We've got 7,800 to go. There was 9,000 when we started.
Yeah, actually, it doesn't take that much. Huh?
Of course, I don't want to speak too soon, but the first corner. Oh, these checkpoints are so sensitive.
Yes. Okay. It's good now.
Gosh, imagine how long it would take if someone did this at walking pace.
I mean, someone who has enough time to spend probably half a day, yeah, they could do it just walking, but otherwise it's really long. Yorkie says, checkpoint fuzziness can be set by the drive creator, and sometimes I have a different opinion. See a volunteer here of the RFL.
There's a D&D plot right next to us.
Oh, the dragon.
Never once played D&D.
No,
Never
me
planned
neither.
to. No offense to D&D players, I just don't personally care for it.
I mean, I guess it must be fun, but
Oh no, I mean, I totally understand the appeal. I just don't feel like I'd be committed to it.
yeah, because it's true that the games can be really long. I mean, I guess it kinda depends on
Well,
how the game master decides to go, but
Well, I mean, they're
yeah.
long. I mean, they're long in the sense that they could take multiple sessions and days to complete, but it's not
Yes.
like you have to sit there for hours and hours and hours unless you choose to.
Okay, we are close to a corner again.
And then a really, really, really long straight. Yeah, it looks like this this distance is just gonna end after one lap. But seeing people sit by for a second lap worries me.
Nah, I guess it will be just one lap. Okay, according to this, in 22 minutes, we should complete this straight.
Yay. I think that's at walking pace. These estimated times are very, very generous. Guess conservative, I should say. A cement truck. Hang on, I'm stopping for a moment. I'm taking a look on the left. What is going on here? Road to Hope. There's a truck scaling the set of a cube. I'm just gonna cam in here real quick. What is going on? These textures will load. They won't load. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Ah!
Oh, a lot of people here.
Yeah, I guarantee a lot of these are idling because like it's another thing that is a thing with Relay for Life in real life is there. I don't know all the details. I don't know how long they stand there for, but there are usually people who will stand beside the track or the route and just kind of clap and cheer on the people who are walking or running the laps, or well, walking technically. So they're just trying to fit that vibe here.
That's cool.
Oh geez, that sim crossing was not nice to me. You pulled a good gap there for a second.
Yeah, until the next one.
I am legitimately concerned about my AO HUD. I've had this thing for years, and suddenly it's completely broken. I do not have a backup.
And you don't remember where you got it?
No.
Oh,
I mean, it's one of those HUDs, I guess, that you can custom insert your own animations into and whatnot. I think this one in particular I set up in 2016. So
wow. Imagine having to renew your AO 9 years later.
yeah,
Buddy says, here's how to actually race this track. Use the autopilot from the nav HUD and press forward until you reach speed 50. Does this have an autopilot?
I do not recall seeing anything being prompted about it.
How
But
does the
whatever.
autopilot works, Buddy?
This is fine.
I mean, yeah, we are doing fine, eh? Still.
It's like we're just doing it properly, I guess. Although if we were truly doing it properly,
look.
we'd be okay. Yeah, that's the autopilot. It's got to be.
Yeah.
If we were to truly do it properly, we'd be doing this at walking pace.
Click the HUD, then the steering wheel. That's how to autopilot.
Oh, okay then.
Wow. Super speed.
Let's see if I keep tapping up. So it says you can go all the way up to. Okay, now I don't want to go up to 50 because then my PC will just crash.
I cannot work if you've enabled new mod.
Ah. Yes, but if you want the cheetah trophy, you gotta do 30 laps. What?
Really? Oh, that's right. There's an actual website. I forget because I forget who posted it. I think it was Batty. When we were at the space camp track, she posted a link, and there was like a leaderboard with how many laps people have completed, and someone was up to like 50. At least at the time. Oh, jeez. This wind light. Yeah, let's just leave it at 2.
Yeah, I mean 2 as well. And it's already suffering from synchronizing.
Yeah, well, I mean, at least because it's autopilot now, it's not that big of a deal. But if I were to go if I were to go 50, oh my gosh. Oh, what? Oh, there it goes.
I stopped at 40 laps yesterday because I needed some sleep before the drive, Buddy says. 40 laps, wow. I think with 1 lap I will be fine.
Yeah, we've got people in our community for the racing stuff where one driver in particular, for a race that we had scheduled maybe 2 weeks ago now, they did at least, but probably as many as 1,000 laps of practice. And this is with manual driving. Wait, what the heck?
Wait,
Autopilot disabled.
those to go to
turn off
the
autopilot.
next region. Okay, we got to teleport
Oh,
here.
wait. Okay.
Seems like some incident
Rerouting.
happened.
Okay, there we go. Okay, autopilot on. And
Autopilot enabled. You may need to nudge yourself forward a bit to kick your autopilot into gear.
Okay, wait.
Autopilot disabled.
oh, we actually have to like turn it off.
Autopilot enabled. You may need
Whoa.
to nudge yourself forward a bit to kick your autopilot into gear. I cannot
But yeah, back to what I was saying.
Move on.
Manual driving around a track. This guy did 1,000 laps of practice. It's like, oh my gosh.
Zenitho, right? Yeah.
Yes, it was Sinizo.
He's really committed to this. And he's improving. He's already made a 40.2 in Herrenhaus for GTSS.
Sorry, what was the last thing you said?
He already made a 40.2 in Herrenhaus. So he's doing quite well.
40 at Herrenhaus is... I mean, I have the same issue that Kira does, where I just get bored real quick if I'm driving, practicing by myself. If I'm in an actual race situation, I could do like 100 laps easy if my fingers can last. But just for the sake of practice, if I have no reason to keep going, then I...
Buddy says, yeah, I only did the first 10 laps on manual driving, or rather manual walking. And is their name Relentless by any chance? No. His name is Zenitho. He's a guy from the Spanish community. He's someone who's involved in the races that we do at FBA.
See, we're only on speed 2, and my PC is at like 3 to 6 FPS.
I'm 4.7 right now.
And my draw distance is only at about 80. Well, no, I think it's... let me see, once we get to the next sim crossing. According to my mini-map, it is... okay, 256.
I'm not seeing anything. 3 points now.
Oh, I know. So, if you aim your camera down at the ground, that might help.
Okay, let me try.
I've gained 1 FPS.
Ah. If I manage to click myself. Okay.
Only 2,000 meters to go.
Okay, I'm not noticing much a difference, so...
Yeah, I'm back down to 6. I wonder if it would help if I turn the camera and look behind. Yes, actually. Kind of. Wait. Yeah. Not really. Yeah, no, now it's just getting bad again.
Oh, this is new.
Looks like the center point. Still 1,000 meters to go.
Autopilot enabled. You may need to nudge yourself forward a bit.
Lag! Ah!
I cannot work if you've enabled move lock.
I thought that was.
My autopilot is trying everything it can to veer off to the right. It's like off
like
the
a
bridge.
Scooby-Doo but for dragon.
It's like talk about wall riding. Oh geez, you fell way back.
Yeah, because my autopilot was deactivated along at some point.
Oh.
I hear someone having a good laugh. You.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we are
My
close
viewer
to the
hits-
final destination.
My viewer froze for about 10 seconds there. I'm gonna drop my speed. Down to 1. That's not really gonna do much, but... Ah! Where am I going now? Oh, we're here.
Okay, I'm gonna deactivate the autopilot now for this last meters, otherwise I'm lost.
Oh, we're getting on a ride.
One more ride coming up.
So this thing up, you have to jump over to it.
I can just
The autopilot brought me to the top of the pillars there, and then I had to jump across. And you
sit on the float. Okay. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2.
Ugh. Oh, here comes the speed section. Maybe. Or it's just the
Oh.
texture. No,
Yes,
no,
yes, yes.
speed.
Not that
Yeah,
much speed,
slight-
but some speed, yeah.
It's like, oh, you better hang on tight. We're coming up on a corner. We're going way too fast. Ah.
Yes, hope I don't hit my head with one of those rocky walls. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful.
Up we go.
Ah!
Oh gosh! Ah! What?
I think we.
Oh my goodness!
We almost fall backwards. We almost fall backwards.
The safety standards of this ride are a bit
Uh.
subpar.
I will have a chat with the security guy. Eh? With the safety guy, sorry.
I feel like that scream should have happened earlier. Oh gosh!
Wow. Yeah, I guess we should be cleaning this.
We are officially stuck on the ride. They're gonna have to shut it down.
We are moving. We're moving again. Second try. Okay.
There we go.
Now yes, now yes.
No, they're still going up. I don't want to keep making that noise.
Wow, that castle?
Eh?
Did you see the castle?
Oh, yeah, that's neat.
Wow, it looks really good, eh?
Man, my glad GTSS is at 12 p.m. I need to sleep in.
Oh yeah. Well, you have. Wait, what time is it?
It is 2:30 in the morning.
So assuming you go to sleep at 3, 4, 6, yes, 5, 6, well, you have 9 hours of sleeping in the worst case.
Yeah, I don't want to wake up that late though. Ah. Oh gosh. Ah!
Ow.
I was so close to the end. No!
No,
No!
we're backwards,
It's
no.
right there! The finish is right there! What the heck?
Okay, I guess we will be redirected now.
No!
No, we have died. We have
Okay.
died, no.
Well,
Okay, I guess.
and
Or-
in breaking
yeah.
news, a couple of people drowned at the Relay for Life luge.
2 people died in an aquatic attraction. Okay, I guess it is slowly moving, but yeah, I guess it is time to wake up and to stand up. And
I'm gonna wait. I'm almost there. I'm gonna see this out. Come on.
Christy Charon, thank
Almost
you for
there,
joining
come on.
today's.
Right there. Yeah. Woo! I'm a bit wet, but we made it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have pneumonia after this.
Chris Major, you're here for the main RFL event tonight. That was. Okay, that was yesterday. I think you might have to redo the whole drive now. What do you say, Luke?
Sorry, what was that? The redo the whole drive? Is that what the comment you read? No.
This disqualifies us officially from the legit drive. So we have to do it again. Alright, fine. Now it is over.
It's finally over.
Alright, that was like 2 hours
Total time.
and 15
2
minutes,
hours.
yeah.
Yeah, my HUD says 2 hours 47 minutes from the start.
And
But
since
the stream
very
started
yeah,
that.
exactly. Since the very moment we started, like the ride, that was more or less 2 hours 15. So yeah. All right, I guess we are good for today. Luke needs to go sleep, otherwise he won't be able to make it for the race.
No, I'll make it. I just don't want to feel too groggy.
Yeah, I can relate.
My HUD is still broken. Ah!
What does it say? Ah, it's the AO. Okay,
My AO.
Like you try to reset the scripts? Buddy says, so you did a speedy drive. Usually they take around 5 to 7 hours. Yeah. We usually rush it a bit, you know, because the thing is that, okay, me as European, I couldn't mind spending more time. The problem is that people from races, most of them are Americans, and this group ride, it starts at midnight for them, and you know.
Well, if we want to join the main group,
Exactly.
we could start early, but it's boring to, start by yourself.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I've done the full 7-leg drives that would normally take 5 to 7 hours to complete, but I'll stick with the main group for maybe the first leg, maybe the first leg and a half, but then after that, I'm gone. I just take off and finish the rest of it, or I just don't finish it all because my PC sometimes just can't keep up with the mainland driving.
Yeah, usually when the grid has an activity to do in between, like today was the speeders, or the last grid that was the mini golf. Usually at those points where people stay for some time there to do the activity, that's where we tend to separate from them and do our own pace. But yeah, that's the thing. For Americans it's super late, and it's already staying until now, which is almost 2:30 in the morning for Lucas. Yeah, it's already too much. But it says you can just admit that you hate bowling and minigolf. Actually, the minigolf, I saved the landmark and I went to play the day after. So it's not that I hate the minigolf, I just wanted to rush the day, because I played the minigolf twice and I brought a friend to play it as well. So
there was one time where I stopped and played the activities for a bit. It was the bumper cars. I think Batty was there actually, or maybe she showed up later. But no, I mean, if it's small driving activity, sure. Bowling, I mean, I like bowling in SL, but
I have a bowling game in my place as well.
yeah, but at that hour, I'm a little bit too tired to do a full game.
Yeah. Yorkie says about 2 hours of actual drive is the general target when making them.
Yeah, that's if you do it non-stop.
For reference, a DJ is 30 minutes to 2 hours each. There are many activities for people to do on the grid. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to me, like you have something to do, because if it was only about driving from point A to point B, okay, that you can do anytime, anywhere, along, and that's it. So part of the magic of the grid drive is to have activities to do in between. It's just that, for the groupal thing in particular, when everyone gathers to do it together, it fits at a time that for Americans is hard, and yeah, in that case we try to rush it a bit so we can complete it at least, and then anytime,
they do have
we can just save the landmarks and do the activities any other moment.
And they do have the 12 p.m. drive, of course, but we usually, let's see, sometimes we think we have stuff going on at that time.
Yeah,
like
that's
random races.
At that time, if it's a Saturday, for example, we usually have something to race here. Like yesterday, for example, we have Thursday random races, and after that we have the D2 Formula Mini, and that covered until 2 p.m. I believe, or so.
And then yeah.
So yeah.
And tomorrow, GTSS, since Candy wants to run the full format, it's going to take about maybe 1.5, 2 hours. And then right after that, 3 o'clock, there's Zermu's Demo Derby, which, I'm going to take a rough guess and say that'll take an hour at least. So, busy Saturday and a busy Sunday. And it wasn't supposed to be. There wasn't any official races scheduled this weekend, but everyone wanted to fill it up with stuff.
Yeah, and it's
Which-
time because otherwise it's boring weekend.
Yeah.
Some drives are basically just driving, flying, etc. It depends on the creator and their mood. Yeah, I guess also because I assume it takes a lot of work to prepare a grid drive, and
It does, yeah.
having this in a weekly basis is already, really great, and having people to do all this stuff in 1 week basically, or who knows, it's very appreciated, and of course we like to run them. It will always be a bad time for someone. For me it's also not ideal, but I still do it because I enjoy it. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I like to do the grid ride. I just don't find it's just that that not everyone fits the right time, so we try to complete it in a reasonable time. Today, for example, 2 hours and a bit doing the bonus leg, so at least we complete it, even if we don't. But today, I mean, besides the autopilot for this last leg, we also stopped for the activities. Like the main activity today was the speeders, and we stayed there for a while. I tried several laps. So yeah.
Well, it was natural that I was going to stay there because I made the cars and I just wanted to see what people's opinions were, because I haven't really gotten much time to see what people think. So, but it seems like people enjoyed it.
Yeah, I feel so as well. Even with the times reset, there were like 90, almost 100 people registered in the time board. So yeah, I would say.
But so to digress a little bit, if we do these kinds of streams more regularly with these grid drives, I might do them more often again, because there was a point where I did them every week for like a month or so. Maybe I miss one every now and again, and then I just kind of stopped for a bit because I guess in a brief sense it felt repetitive. I guess I'm not sure, but the streams and being able to speak and all that, it's far more engaging. So
yeah, I mean, you don't need to be forced anyways to join every grid. Maybe not even I join all of them, but if I'm in the mood that you want to join, it's okay. Even if you want to do the grid but not be on stream, it's also perfectly okay. And just trying to take this to show a bit on YouTube all our stuff, all the stuff we do, what activities people could be interested in doing with us, if they see that they have people involved and it looks fun for them to do. So, but yeah, don't feel like forced to do every single thing.
And looking at the chat again, so Betty said she really liked the cars, just one design flaw, they get stuck on the doorways easily. So I was thinking, when I was initially testing them at the track, I was considering kind of pointing the nose a bit more so that they could maybe slide off of it. But I think the reason why I didn't is that you'd need a pretty steep angle, like 45 degrees at least, maybe, for that to work. But then if you were to hit a wall at a hard enough angle, you'd kind of get stuck on it. There'd be a big enough face with the physics and the forward motion. A lot of people would probably just get stuck in the corners. unintentionally. So, just with the way the track was designed, and Yorkie, I'd say, did a great job with it. But at the same time, if how do I say this? Like sci-fi racing, for whatever reason, is always interpreted as inherently dangerous and deadly. So it fits the theme, I guess. I mean, it's not as dangerous and deadly as it was last year's camp, from what I heard, which was basically flying a hover speeder through a cave. Which, any time you hit anything with that speeder, it lost control and just barrel rolled for a while.
The doorways were my choice, and I'm to blame. It's okay. I mean, it's also. I mean, in theory, you shouldn't go just, using the walls to turn. So, yeah, that kind of forces people to try to drive properly instead of just letting the walls do the work. So it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, but I also tried to alleviate the use of wall riding by increasing the impact slowdown. It's like twice as powerful as it is in our cars usually. It did the trick, I think. Some people still wall road, but if you want the best times, don't ride the walls.
I mean, I did. I used the walls. Because I didn't.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it. We're not taking that seriously. It's okay. I like to just think critically, or not critically, but like I go into deep thought about things sometimes, and I just naturally voice my my thoughts out loud a lot. Okay, sorry, Ezra, what were you saying?
No, that's it. That I was taking the walls as well. Even if I'm regular racing and I don't do that, but first time I don't manage the car still, or the speeder in this case. It was also a bit laggy, so yeah, it's okay. Maybe I go later and I try to do a proper time under the 40s.
Yeah. So 2010, I think. Yeah, there are a lot of those corners like I say, there's turn 1. So turn 1, this is kind of a teaching moment, I guess. For turn 1, you actually want to, you brake really hard, and then you coast. You hug the wall, but you coast for a long time, like a lot longer than you think you would, because when you're going down the hill, as soon as you hit the gas, if you hit it too soon, you have all that sudden forward momentum. And with SL's physics, if you're fighting up against a lessening grade, or just basically fighting the curve, the vehicle doesn't want to turn quite so much, so you're going to have quite a lot of understeer, and you go right out into the wall. So if you hit it late enough, you can still carry quite a lot of speed going up toward turn 2. Turn 2, you can actually take that full throttle quite easily. Turn 3, when that dip right before the corner, you can actually hit the brake as you're going over that lip, because when you're in that slight moment of free fall, the speeder's going to speed up real quick suddenly, and you're going to have too much speed entering the corner, so you'll go wide, you might hit the wall. Hit the brake going down that little bump. And then you kind of want to get into the throttle a little bit easier early, going through 4. I'm just trying to think aloud here again. Once you go into the tunnel for that first time, obviously keep it to the right. You can almost go full throttle. Sometimes you can go full throttle through that tunnel corner, the first tunnel corner that goes left. But you do technically want to lift at least just a little bit, so that when you're coming into the next right-hander, after you exit the tunnel, you're kind of maybe in the middle of the track. Ideally more to the left, but you can be in the middle of the track carrying a ton of speed. The most complicated section of the track, I personally think, has got to be the second tunnel section, that really quick S-curve. You can actually, if my memory serves correctly, I think you can do that full throttle after you do a very slight lift in that first right-hand bend, and then you can just full throttle right through the entirety of that small tunnel. the uphill section. Let's see. That really steep uphill section. Obviously, stay far to the right. Lift early, and then get into the gas really early again because you want to be able to hold that speed going up the hill. But it's a small window. If you hit it too soon, you're understeering right out into the wall. If you don't get into the gas early enough, you're fighting that steep uphill. You'll have no acceleration and therefore no speed going down the straight, and you can lose a ton of time. And then the last corner is self-explanatory. It's just a simple hairpin. Just don't go too wide and hit the tunnel entrance, that little lip that sticks out, and there you go.
So save this clip for whoever wants to beat a new record. There you have the full explanation of the track.
Yeah, to the... How many people are watching right now? 6, including myself, so pretty much no one.
I mean, I have... my Streamlabs says 4 for the whole duration of the stream, so I don't know. I guess it got stuck or something.
If I refresh, it's still 6, so...
Yorkie says, the hover bike, cave and canyons was my favorite.
Yeah, I tried the hover bike. I didn't actually try the hover bike on the track that they built, but Naomi rented it for me recently just to test it out. It handles great. It's just really super sensitive when you run into anything.
And it felt so good when you got a lap together. Yeah, if you struggle to do a lap and you manage to do a clean one, feels good.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I think we are good for today then.
Yeah, we've just surpassed 3 hours of streaming, which is the same amount of time roughly as the one from earlier today.
Yeah. Yeah, but for the two events for tomorrow, I will stop the streaming in between because it's 3 hours difference, you know. And I don't think having 2 hours in between waiting for the Shermus race is... I don't know how to fill those hours, so for tomorrow, yeah, we will have 2 streams separated. Not much difference between them, but at least we have an hour and a half or 2 hours of resting until then.
Yeah, it's a good order of events too. So we have GTSS at Racer City, which is a very complicated, tight and narrow city street circuit. So we're a number of people are probably going to get a bit worked up because it's just the nature of that track. You might get a bit frustrated with the traffic, but then after that we'll have demo derby, so everyone's going to be able to let out their frustrations on each other.
Yes, that track is perfect to close the weekend, you know, because there you can even go and try to smash someone intentionally because that's the goal, I guess, in the end.
Yeah, pretty much.
So someone, you know, smash you in the previous race against a wall, you lost position against someone, whatever, go to the derby one, and there you can revert, compensate somehow the result of the previous race.
Mm-hmm. And then have some great laughs at the same time, because again, those explosions when the cars hit 0% are the funniest explosions I have ever seen in Second Life. It's the perfect. It's like just the style of explosion in general. Just outside of SL, in SL, it's my favorite kind, where it's just sudden, immediate, and quick. Just because it has a very quick and sudden air horn sound that cuts off right before the explosion. It's just so hilarious. So if you want to see what that's like, watch the stream
or join the race.
Or join the race, yeah, that
Even
too.
Better.
They're fun, yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Then that's all for today, pals. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the grid. and you also enjoyed the stream for those who were watching or listening in the meantime. And remember, 2 more streams tomorrow. If you don't make it in time, you can always watch it later because they will stay on YouTube. I will I will post the streams whenever they happen on both my print feed and also on the FBA Discord server. So you are welcome to join. So that's all, I think. See you
Yep.
around.
Bye bye.